This is why I don't people please anymore. And again, this is something that I've done most of my life. It's something that I learnt really young because if I was myself, I didn't feel like I fit in. I didn't feel like I was accepted by people that I wanted to be accepted by. And so for me, people pleasing was showing up as someone other than who I was, showing up more like them, doing the things that they enjoyed, the things that I thought they would want me to do so that I fit in, so that I had that acceptance. And when you're a kid, that's understandable that you're doing that, right? You're really trying to build relationships, make a friend group with people at school. And when you're young, you really don't know who you are. You're trying to learn it from 0 to 7. That's formative years. You're trying to learn everything. You're trying to understand what's safe and unsafe, right and wrong, how you should show up in the world. And as you go into those teenage years, you're learning more and more and more, and you're seeing how people respond to the way that you show up. You're seeing how they respond to how the people around you show up, and you're learning from that, oh my goodness, if I do that, they're not going to accept me. They're going to judge me or abandon me. Ultimately, I'm going to be unsafe. And so for me, as the people pleaser, I would show up and do things that I didn't want to do things that I didn't enjoy, just so that hopefully they would like me. And when you're young, you don't understand. But as you get older, you start realizing, oh my God, I actually don't want to do this stuff. Why do I keep doing this? I don't want to do this anymore. Why have I not stopped? And it's not until you realize, oh my God, it's because I want to be liked by the people that I don't actually align with. I think they're cool. I see what they're doing or what they're getting, whether it's attention from girls, whether it's money from work, maybe it's praise, awards, or recognition, being good at sport. And I'm seeing what they're doing, and if I can do that too, then hopefully I get that as well. But when you're an adult and you start realizing, oh my God, the more I do this, the unhappier I am, the more frustrated or sad or stressed or angry I am, and I don't understand why. When it finally clicks and you realize, oh my God, I'm so unhappy because I'm living a life that isn't actually me. I'm so inauthentic that I'm not me anymore. When I was a kid, I was so happy. What the hell happened? What the hell changed? What did I do? And when you start realizing that the people around you that you've built relationships with over being the people pleaser, you start realizing, oh my God, all the stuff that I keep saying yes to, that I don't enjoy, that I keep telling myself, nah, just do it. That's what friends do. That's what family does. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. And so when you hit that point, it's like, oh my God, what do I do? If I don't do that stuff, then I won't know who I am. If I don't do that stuff, then I won't be accepted by my friends. If I don't do that stuff, then I might be judged. I might feel like I'm not good enough. But the problem with people pleasing and doing what you think other people want from you and not actually being yourself and being unhappy in the background is that you're going to disconnect more and more from who you are. And so what we don't understand until we hit this tipping point or breaking point, for me, going into hospital, having strokes and realizing, hey, there are people in my life who I see opportunity from them, and so I'm doing things that connect me to them, that give me opportunity so I can get more work, make more money, because I think more money is going to be the thing that makes me happy, makes me feel good enough. But I didn't realize that people pleasing like that pulled me further away, and I didn't know why. I was so unhappy. I was using food and alcohol to mask, so I got overweight to the point where I nearly died because of it. And so when you realize that, oh my God, I'm people pleasing, it's hard to let go because that's probably been your identity the last 10, 20, 30, 40 plus years. And it's like, if I don't do this, if I'm not trying to do the things that I think people are going to like me doing, who the hell am I? And it feels scary. It feels hard to do because you're literally letting go of an identity that your brain created to make you feel safe. If I do this, even though I'm unhappy and I don't know why, I'm accepted by this group, so I'm safe with this group. I'm going to be protected. I'm going to be looked after. I'm going to be good enough. But the hardest part about this is realizing when you decide to let go of an identity, that identity wasn't you. And that's the reason why we're unhappy. That's the reason why we're stressed, frustrated, or nothing's ever enough. Because what we're truly after is reconnecting with who we are. The person we were as a kid during those formative years before we started to learn what was right, what was wrong, what was safe, what was unsafe. How we started wearing masks to protect ourselves from being who we are and being something other than that, so that we were accepted, so that we were liked, praised. And hopefully one day we'd bloody feel good enough. But it never happened. Because what we need to feel good enough is to like who we are within ourselves. Not focusing external and hoping everything we do out here is going to make us feel good, because it never is. No matter how much you make, no matter the awards you win, no matter the clothes you wear or the material possessions you buy, it's never going to be enough, and you're never going to understand why until you realize that is within you that you have to reconnect with. Take those masks off, peel back those layers, and become the version of you during your formative years. Oh, for me, it was realizing, oh my God, I don't need to make as much money as I thought I did. Holy crap, I don't need to work as much as I thought I did. I don't have to do all of this stuff and pay the house off and buy these cars before I can be myself and do the things that I enjoy and let love in from my partner, from Katie, from my girls, from my parents. Because in my mind, I thought I had to be someone before I was worthy of something. When in reality, we are worthy from the start. It's just that we put masks on that block us from that. And so if you're the people pleaser, just like I was, ask yourself, if I say yes to what this person wants me to do, am I saying yes because this is something that I'm going to enjoy? And there's a big difference between people pleasing and helping, right? Helping someone and people pleasing can be two different things. People pleasing, if you're helping someone, you're helping that person, and you're people pleasing so that you have something in return from them. But, and this is for a lot of my friends, especially from church, especially from CrossFit, people that I'm close with who just give and give and give, and they have no expectation that something's going to give back. Helping someone is so different to people pleasing. And there's a massive difference there, and it becomes really important. So if you are that person who is saying yes, is it because I really want to do it? Because I'm going to enjoy it? Because I love helping people and I don't need anything back from them, especially for them to make me feel like I'm good enough to accept me and to praise me so that hopefully I feel good. If it's this side and you're people pleasing for that, then it's time to ask yourself, can I let this go? Can I say no? Can I start saying no to the people and the things that pull me further away from what I enjoy? Because being pulled away from what you enjoy is being pulled away from the things that are going to make you happy. And the more you do that, the more you connect with yourself. The more you connect with yourself, the more you start to accept who you are and how you show up in the world. And when you accept and really connect to yourself, that is where you can connect to self-love. And for a lot of you, it's going to be like, oh my God, what the hell? I'm not supposed to love myself. Love is supposed to come from the outside to me, not the other way around. No, that's what people-pleasing is. That's what masks is. That's what disconnecting from your authentic version is. So, if you are the people pleaser just like I was, Give yourself permission to say no. Give yourself permission to say no to the things that you aren't actually going to enjoy, the things that you're going to do because you hope that person is going to like you. Yes, you're going to have to let go of an identity that you attach to that relationship and how you show up in that way, doing that thing. But as you start letting go of identities that aren't you, you become more you, more aligned, more authentic. Self-acceptance comes and self-love comes, and boom! That's when you start making good decisions. That's where your energy radiates, and hell yeah, people are going to feel it. I hope you feel it too. Cheers.